Welcome to Stitchy Fix. I'm Victoria. This is my mom, Chris. Hello. And we're Stitchy Fix. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new here, hi. Thanks for subscribing. We're so happy you're here. This is a channel where we talk about cross stitch and other musings. So curl up with something to drink and we'll just chit chat together. And if you have already been here, hi again. We're happy to see you virtually.
And sometimes we have two littles joining us.
Yes, but they're in bed asleep at their house. Yeah. So I have two little ones that sometimes join us. But yes, I came over after bedtime. So we're praying they're still asleep and that they sleep through the night. That would be really great. So we've been having a couple hard nights, but life goes on. So now we're going to talk about cross stitch. So Needlework Market just finished in Nashville this last weekend, which was so exciting to see all the videos and the posts. So we're excited to see and hear more about that. But we have been doing some regular stitching and Chris has been a finishing maniac. So if you want to get inspired on finishing items, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
They're not big, but they're a variety.
They're a variety, so it's inspirational.
Do we want to talk about previous finishes first?
All the finishes in the world, whatever you want to start with.
Okay.
I have nothing to show you.
So since St. Patrick's Day is next week, I thought I would bring out my previous finishes because that was the first time I deliberately stitched for St. Patrick's Day. And I have 3 little teeny weeny things. This was the first flat fold I ever did. Leprechaun. Cute.
Oh, there's the sound effect.
Sophia does it now too. Da, da, da. Okay. There he is.
And what's the design?
That was Heinz. H-E-I.
Okay.
T-Z, I think.
Okay.
Probably spelled that wrong. Then the next was Primrose Cottage. I don't know what the name of it is, but I think it's Shamrock Wishes and Irish Kisses.
Very cute.
All 3 of these were done on 16 count fog. Okay.
Yeah.
Fog Ada. Of course, you're going to ask me the manufacturer, and I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Who does fog? Is there Pictures Plus that does fog?
It might be Pictures Plus. Anyway, that's what I did. And then this last one, I think, is a Cherry Hill Stitchery.
I love this one.
And it's
This one's my
really
favorite.
tiny.
They're all 16 count though, but the way this one looks.
Yeah.
I think because you also did like a really close pillow, like you didn't give a lot of margin.
Right. So obviously, in my next set of finishes, you'll see where I'm expanding my pillow options.
Cute.
There's Lucky. Okay, so those were done last year.
Babies
Got
in
the
2
time
years.
Yeah, you had time for it. I mean, that made time. You wanted that time.
I
with
chose
that.
it. Yes. Okay. Are you guys ready for some finishes?
We just did the previous finishes.
We just did it.
Then we had a little reboot.
We had to charge the camera real quick.
So
And we debriefed.
So let's see. What shall I show first? I'll go from the oldest. I'll just go by calendar.
That's
Okay.
how many. This is literally
I'm gonna go.
what she has finished since we filmed last.
Yes. So I did Primrose Cottage's Home of the Free, which you saw was my, vacation stitch. And I mounted that on this board from Joann's. And I added the stars, kind of looking like fireworks at the top. Just a simple finish. But the best news was I had these in my stash and I had these in my stash. I don't know about you, but I go to these places like Joann's or Target Dollar Store. I'm like, oh, I'm going to pick that up because that'll make a good finish.
Yep.
And then I have this pile of stuff and little teeny pile of stitching. So 1. So that was 4th of July. Then we did hands-on design cookie exchange. And
I love this one.
Finished that as some hot glue. And I finished this on the paddle that was provided. I added this fabric, this teal fabric, to the red to kind of tone down this bright fabric. And then I had a garland that I cut apart. And do you see the little cookie cutter? So cute. Yeah.
Love it.
So there, and that is the Lady Dot Creates rickrack that came with it.
Rickety rack.
So that was Cookie Exchange Hand-On Design.
Two.
Then January Snapshot by Pine Mountain Designs, I think. Is that right? Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a little glary.
Glary on there is glass on there, as you can see, the ring light. Sorry.
Just a quick pop it in the frame kind of thing.
Yes, so conceptually, I will be able to just flip it when I do the next month. January. Okay, then Primrose Cottage, there's Snow Place Like Home. I did as a flat fold. And I made my own cording. There are 3 colors of floss in there to match on the stitching. And I have a little snowflake on there. And if you notice on this one, so it's got the blue that matches perfectly the little house. I made that a narrow opening so it could fit on my mantle place. You know, it's not as wide as some are typically.
I prefer actually the narrow, I think.
So it can sit on the mantle and be solid.
Yeah, this one's so cute. Look at those white stitches.
Don't look too close. Steph, don't look too close.
Look at those.
But it was really fun making the cording. I've now made cording like 3 times. And I've watched Helen D. So there's quite a number of cording tutorials. The first person I watched, yeah, don't look there.
Don't look right there.
Right. Helen D has a good cording tutorial. And then I did watch for this one, Vanna Pfeiffer's, the Twisted Stitchers, because she literally had an example with 3 or more colors, and I wanted to see how she did that.
Perfect.
So that was really fun to do.
I think that adds like dimensionally so much, just having the 3 instead of the 2.
Yeah, and it coordinates. And this was just a Joann's rickrack, not a Lady Dot. And then we're on to Valentine's Day.
That's number 4. 5.
1, 2, 3. That was 4.
Okay.
Number 5 is My Little Penguins with Balloons,
Balls.
which was an Etsy design.
I love this so much.
And I'll tell you, it was a challenge because this is Fabric Flare like Snowdrops or something. This is very bright. To find a fabric that ties into that. So I went on the shiny. Oh my gosh, my hot glue. And this is the one where this little cute design like took forever because it's got like 30 colors in it. And then this little cute little sparkly bow with heart because that's for my Zofia and her mama. So that goes to Zofia.
Yay.
Oh, I just love Isn't it sweet?
Girl.
I mean, those little cheeks and those eyelashes.
Oh my goodness. Here, pop your head this way.
Sorry.
It's okay.
There we go. They're cute. Look at his little eyelashes.
Oh, she's sweet. I'm sweet. I thought you were gonna wait on. It's light as a feather.
They are light because those might play with it.
Okay. And it's okay to play with.
Yeah. Yeah. I purchased that. Then Cherry Hill, and that, okay, so that was a designer from Etsy. Then Cherry Hill Stitchery had the Free Happy Valentine's Day. And there's my finish.
It's a freebie.
It was a free pattern. This is on 20 count Fabric Flare Petty Point Dot. And my friend Sarah gave that to me.
I don't think it's Fabric Flare.
It's not Fabric Flare?
Mm-mm.
I thought it was. Okay. Anyway, it's 20 count A dot. One stitch, 1 thread over 1 stitch. And I watched Helen D's tutorial on having the rickrack peek out. and then the fabric finish. And that is also light because I didn't want to go in the garage to get the walnut shells. Because I'm lazy.
There you go. Oh yeah, you know, I'm 6 finishes lazy in a week.
So those are still Valentine's, and one more Valentine's, which I just love. This was Heart and Hands, Spread Kindness. Ta-da! This was so hard. This was so hard to find fabric that would blend, but still emphasize the design. And when I found this dot and this red, it was absolutely perfect. And then I went in my stash and I had some of the little balls left, if you remember from our finish for your Smalls Exchange. Tulips. The round one.
Yeah, turn up the beat, please.
Turn up the beat. Sorry, tulips, whatever. Turn up the beat had these little pom-pom balls that I had gotten at Michael's, and I had extra. Does that not just like go perfectly with that? With the dots and this. And then I found this amazing button, which I think this has like, I mean, it's not really prim, but maybe old-fashioned, but it was special. And look what else, guys. It's changeable. Those are all my FFOs for this week.
Wow. Take a breath, everybody. Whew. You tired?
No.
No? Ready to do more?
No, I have a few finishes.
She's got even more finishes, you guys. Can you believe it? All right, let's get to go on St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, a little St. Patrick's Day. Okay, I am
obsessed
with this chart.
Life is just a bowl of cross stitch.
Pine Mountain Designs.
Same designer as the January snapshot.
And I have finished the stitching on both pieces.
On all 3? Oh, that's separate.
That's different. So there's the roll, the March with the little lamb, which I think they would consider that March came in like a lamb here in our area. And
I never knew that phrase before. Do you guys know that phrase? You can let me know in the comments down below. But what is it again?
In like a lion, out like a lamb, or in like a lamb, out like a lion.
Which means the weather is gonna be bad.
Or good.
But for us, it would be...
It came in like a lamb.
So then it's gonna be bad.
Like a lion, yeah. And then here's this little girl. I mean, those of you who have watched our videos before, does that not scream Sophia? I just could picture her just doing all of that. You know, so that is just so adorable. So that will be finished as a pillow per the instructions, which you all know. You've seen this. Many people are doing this. And then this will be finished as a roll. And it will go in the little white bowl that they provided.
Very cute.
So that's 2. And then I have the Primrose Cottage St. Patrick's Day chart. And I like that they gave the option of pulling the, I think she calls this her subway art, where she does these words into 3 different pillows. So I did just one of them, and that's Pot of Gold. And this is on bisque, color and cotton, 14 count bisque color.
I feel like it's a popular color.
It's a really nice neutral.
Very beautiful.
It's got some Kreinik in it. Can you see the sparkles? Right, there is a sparkle. See those little ones right here? There's my favorite. There's sparkle. There's sparkles. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. A couple there, a couple there. Isn't that cute? Okay. Those are my finishes for the day. Week.
It's like she didn't do this all in one day, but she did finish Pot of Gold today.
Yeah.
We've been like messing around with our schedule a lot this week, so she had extra stitching time before we filmed.
And I stayed up late because my husband was watching the Formula One racing. Is that what that was?
On Netflix, the special.
Yeah. So I stayed up because he was up, and I kept stitching. All good.
I'm barely staying alive. I'm like, I wish I could stay up.
Do you have any whips?
I do have one. Yay! I'll go after you. I'll be the piece de resistance.
No, mine are not many whips because I was doing, well, I mean, that was like a start.
3 starts
finish,
with
and a finish.
shafts.
It's 3 staffs.
3 staffs.
But I do have 2 other things I stitched on. For Christmas cross stitch week, because we didn't see you during that week, I worked on Blue Christmas by the Little Stitcher. And I worked on this one. The sleigh here, Little Stitcher. And I had only this, where is that piece of paper I just had? This is really an open way. This is a 14 count natural linen. I had only the blue of the sleigh in before this, so I added all the white and this side of stitching.
Looks so pretty. This is for me.
This is for Victoria.
I love it.
So a little bit of Christmas stitching, and then, okay, this is an embarrassment. So this,
nothing's embarrassing.
So I went to Stitch West last year.
And had a great time.
I had a marvelous time, so I just jumped into anything I could, which included that I wanted to do the Sunnyside sampler, like the other people. Okay, and I wanted to challenge myself.
She loves a challenge.
I'm not sure I do. So I am doing, like they're doing this drawn thread Sunnyside sampler. The goal is that everyone finish it right up until they get to Stitch West this year, and everybody puts their final stitches in at Stitch West. So I'm doing on a Rogue Lugana 28 count in the color Wild Mint.
Wow.
And I'm using the DMC conversion that Brenda, the Maniac Stitcher, that's her name?
Handwork Maniac.
Handwork Maniac gave me at Stitch West. I'm gonna leave it in the hoop because, you know, this.
Because it doesn't go past the hoop pretty much.
It doesn't go hardly anywhere. Okay, they're all like halfway through their fabric, okay? I am...
But that's over 1.
No, it's over 2.
This lettering, no?
Oh, the lettering's over 1.
Yes.
No, that's not the problem. The over 2 is the problem.
Oh.
Because I have been doing Ada for a long time.
It's learning a new skill.
I am learning a new skill in a mold.
And she picked the biggest thing she could learn a new skill on.
So what I have started to do, see how I've got 2 needle minders going here?
Yeah.
I am actually keeping, well, I finished the white, but I'm keeping 2 needles going so that I can kind of work when things are next to each other so I can better track.
So you're parking, essentially.
Well, parking, I think you pull it through, but I'm sort of parking. I'm using 2 needles and trying to keep them threaded so I can make sure that I stay in line. Okay, and I could point out a mistake to you. Should I?
No.
No.
No one would see it.
No. I'm not going to show you. But
because why? On this channel, it's art. Okay? That's what we say. It's art.
Yeah. So I made some progress. There you go.
Huzzah. Okay, do you guys want to see what I stitched?
Yes, I do.
Okay, everyone, sit down. You need another drink. Go ahead. You know, cozy up because it's going to be a long time of me talking about all that I stitched. No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
She's so cute.
But I did make some progress on my little hedgehog because I'm just in a hedgehog kind of year. So this is Lindy Stitches Hedgehog House. Look how cute she is. Which, like, this colorway looks so different from mine, but whatever.
Yours is
I
very
think it's
pretty.
because my fabric's brighter, maybe.
I love yours.
So yeah, I'm just working around the circle.
It's beautiful.
Everything's done on the inside. And now I'm just going around.
That's where I saw tulips.
Yep. That's all I did, you guys. That's one day of stitching. I've stitched, well, maybe I did 2 days. And by 2 days, I mean like 2 30-minute chunks of time.
Did you?
Where I had peace and quiet in my house. That's all I've stitched, okay? I was joking before when I said get another drink, okay? It was just for funnies. I hope if you're new here, you'll still stick around. I get slightly delirious at night.
I can understand why. You have long days.
Yep.
What is
The
on your
fact
plan?
that I still stitched should count for something.
Counts huge.
Okay.
Did you enjoy it?
Stitching?
Yeah.
I always enjoy stitching.
So I did buy myself.
I love this, so cute.
From 2022. This is Mouse's Lucky Day.
Whip that up in no time.
So, and it's funny you say that because I was like at work one day when I like decided, hey, I'm gonna get this.
Yeah.
And I could not figure when I could get to the store to get the floss. So I had this little like mini order out at 123 Stitch, like I needed some red beads. And I didn't want to like pay
just for red beads.
So I decided, hey, well, I guess I'll get, that's the chart. I'll get the floss for Mouse's Lucky Day. I'll try Fancy Floss for him.
I love that. The gold is really good.
And I'm going to do that on our Fangirl Fiber Princess of Alderaan 14 count Ada. Oh, you can't even tell. It's slightly creamy color. It's not white. I mean, this light makes it look white, but
yeah, it's blowing it out a little bit.
Yeah, it's slightly cream color. Just because I want to do it as a quick stitch. Actually, you know what? I guess that the board I have will handle that because I think the last one is 16 count. Mm-hmm. Oh well, it'll work. Anyway,
it's big enough. I mean,
it's big enough.
Yeah.
So it's something else I was telling Victoria. So
That's
I do like click click, and so
when she says that, she means she likes to shop.
I like
online.
To shop online, like at Etsy and whatever. I was concerned when I brought this home that I'd already purchased it.
But we didn't find it.
We didn't find it. But it brought to mind, how do you check your collection of charts? Because
this is a good question.
I am sure if I don't get organized soon, I will be double buying.
Yeah. Maybe we should do a giveaway and give you $5 to Etsy if you tell us how you organize or like keep track of your charts. Because we are so grateful for all our new subscribers.
Oh yeah.
And this is such a good question. Like,
right,
how do you keep track of what you've purchased?
Right, because we all know that we all
like
collect
we sort
more
it.
than we all know we collect more than we stitch.
Facts.
So I would like to know how you keep it. I have a little box where I keep it sort of alphabetical, but now it's all filled up. But I could not tell you which charts I've already purchased. I would say, I think I've purchased that.
Right. It looks familiar.
Right. Like I've looked at that, and you know, you look and look before you buy.
Yes,
so,
yes. So $5. Yep. Kind of as a thank you, we'll do a random picker next week. Yep. We're not going on a trip next week, right?
So we have a few more pieces of haul if you'd like to stick around. We are members of
Don't leave.
Fangirl Fibers Disney Attractions of the Month Club.
Love it.
We love it.
We love everything Fangirl Fiber makes.
This month, the attraction, 28 count even weave because I want to stretch.
She loves a goal.
Challenge.
A challenge. There's Mickey on the Tron.
Oh, I can't wait. We're going to, here's the name of it. That is the Tron Light Cycle color. It's 20 count even
kind
weave.
Of like a dark denim. But like acid washed.
Yeah.
It's not acid washed, but like that's the vibe.
Right. Then I am a subscriber to Stitching with the Housewives. Let's Go Ride a Bike, and this is Bunny Hop, and they really do think these are so
cute. You guys want to know a fun fact about Chris? She rode I was telling you a fun fact about Chris. She rode 150 miles on a bicycle in 2 days. From what, city to shore?
162.
Oh, 162.
Because there was a detour.
You guys, can you believe that? And how old were you when you did it?
5 years ago, late 50s.
Yeah, not 25. Not some spring chicken.
I loved.
She did it.
Twice I did it.
She did it twice.
Well, I thought it was marketed at first, but I saw somebody finish this, as many people say when we're enabling you. Well, this is an older chart by Erica Michaels, and I had to have it.
And she had to have it.
Victoria had to have it too. And then I read the stitch count. Okay, here it is. Erica Michael, Walk on the Beach. It's from 2019. Okay.
Erica Michaels. Where's her name? There it is.
Isn't that adorable? Well, adorable maybe is not the right word. Then I read the back. Stitch count, 72 by 148.
Just a little bit.
It's not as small as you might think.
No. Even though it's in the Petites collection. Look at that. Petites.
Well, there did it on 40 count.
That would be petite. It is literally 3 pages long. Oh well.
It's solid.
No, it's not solid. There are sections that are solid. She doesn't read.
But isn't it cute?
It is so cute. Love the colors. I've got a whole beach bathroom.
Yeah, this would go nice in your beach bathroom.
It would go nice in my beach bathroom.
Okay, with your beach wedding sampler.
Also with my beach wedding sampler. We both have a beach wedding sampler for my wedding that is still not done. And
Both are not done.
We will have been married 6 years in about 6 months. Less than 6 months. 5 months.
4 months.
You know, we're not planning on getting divorced.
4 months. 4 months. This is March.
I'm gonna go to bed now. We're not planning on getting divorced, so there's no time limit. You can do it whenever you want.
Good. No rush.
I think that's all we have to show you guys. Chris is still working hard. Let's show January. All filled out. And then show
February.
I know, start at the beginning.
Well, I have much more stitching in January.
Vibe for life. Okay, there's a full January. And then a full February. You stitched every day, it looks like.
No, I wrote in no stitching if I didn't.
Oh, I do. Sad face, sad face.
Sad
Go
face,
show
sad
them.
face.
Show them your sad faces. Sad face, sad face. What's here? Did you draw a little... Oh, that came on it. Cute.
So that's February.
That's our extra spelling word of the week. February. Guess what they do? Don't put the second R. Well, the first R. And March, off to a great start.
Today is Tuesday, right? Okay.
Today is Tuesday.
I didn't even change my pen.
2 times. Green, pink, or...
Again, what's right there. But
Yeah.
I want to not forget. Because again, preparing for this video, it is kind of fun. It's like, what did I do in the last week? And you're like, oh wait, I did work on that. I did work on that.
Yep. And March is a very fun month for us because
we're going to California.
Okay, yes. But it's Chris's birthday.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh.
She's gonna be 29 once again.
Thank you.
Magical.
Magical.
And it's my dad's birthday, it's her husband's birthday, and it's their son-in-law, my brother-in-law's birthday. And we're going to California. And we're going to Disneyland for a day.
Okay.
And we're bringing the babies.
It's crazy.
We're so excited. And Chris and Jim are coming because we're going for my best friend's wedding. So we're gonna all stay in an Airbnb. It's our first time doing that.
Yep.
Exciting.
Yep.
And it'll be a good time. It'll be spring break. So we're almost there. And then it's just like the 2-month push until StitchCon.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's
we
true.
need a small.
We need a small.
OMG, I thought about this afternoon.
OMG.
I was like, oh my gosh, I better get on that case.
Yeah.
What should we do?
Well, it's not like you haven't finished anything recently or anything.
I'm not giving that stuff away. That's
I
good
know,
stuff.
but I'm just saying, like, it's not like you don't finish things. You know what I mean? Like, you finish a lot of things.
I know, but I'd like a good idea. For my
Like, Turn Up the Beat, which I was very excited about. But I feel like they were not as excited as I was. And then the other one, we don't even know. Stitch Some Happy.
Yeah.
We don't even know who got it. Oh, no, not that one. We know who got Turn Up the Beat. That's right, we don't know who got Stitch Some Happy.
Right.
It was a mystery.
And
they're happy.
Yeah, I did stitch all those things.
You did
So I saw somebody stitching that recently.
stitch all the things.
Stitch all the things.
It's the name
and
of
then
the
I did
pattern.
and then my Cherry Hill Stitcher 4th of July.
Yep.
I don't
Trying
know.
to get
I
on
think
it, you
I
guys.
think we have to pick a small that's thematic for like a holiday.
People like those.
People seem to like those.
People love a holiday.
Here, I was thinking a stitchy thing.
I was thinking a stitchy thing or something funny. I love a funny thing.
Oh, Kathy Haberman's puns are incredible.
She's so punny. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Please do let us know if you...
How you organize and track your collection.
Yeah, but I was going to say, what's up? Let us know how you are. We want to know. We love reading the comments so much.
Yep.
We had no special guests, so hopefully it was a very calm video for you. And you didn't hear us small children
Or the
yelling,
camera shaking.
Or the camera shaking. And we just are so appreciative that you're here. If you are not subscribed, there's a button. It's gonna come up. Just push it. Because then we know you're here, and it makes us really happy to know that you are here and we are not alone. Stitching is a lonely craft. You know, I think, but it's not anymore.
Right.
It is for the introvert extrovert.
Right.
Yes.
I love it. Yes, that's right. That's who it's for.
Goodness. Okay, so let us know how you keep track. It's not organize your patterns, but like how do you know what you've purchased is what we need to know. Do you have an app that you track it?
Do you type it
Do you
on
write
Excel
it on
spreadsheet?
hand and long, what do they call it, longhand?
Of course they call it longhand.
Nobody uses that term anymore.
Oh, they don't?
Is that for like a secretary, longhand?
No, that's shorthand.
Okay, and everything else is longhand.
Right. When you use cursive writing,
That's called longhand.
That was
just
called
cursive.
That was called longhand.
Printing is shorthand?
No, shorthand is shorthand. It's like little symbols that represent letters.
Okay.
Printing is printing.
So it's longhand, printing, shorthand.
Yeah, but nobody does shorthand.
Except for Grandma
my mom
Jean.
did, yeah.
Yeah. And I was gonna say about the snow finish, that blue color is the color of my grandma's house.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like to a T. This was her
This
house.
is her jam.
Yep, that color is just
I mean,
Chef's
sort of
kiss.
half my house is that color now too, but
sort of half mine. My house is blue too, so whatever. you like what you like.
yes, that's the great thing about it.
Okay, so shorthand, longhand, do you keep track of your patterns? We need to know.
And how?
And how. And next week we're going to do a giveaway if you comment anything. Like, you don't have to answer the question. Just comment, and then we'll just randomly pick someone. Okay?
Because we like doing it.
Because we like you, and we're
All right.
happy you're here.
All right. Thanks for watching.
As we say every week, we hope you stitch as much as you want or as little as you want, and we'll see you in our next video.